People still remember the dot-com bubble of the 2000s in America. That year, the tech industry went through big changes. Then in 2008, there was a financial crisis, and many companies shut down, causing job losses for millions. But all that looks small compared to the tech crash of 2025. In just one day, US tech companies lost $1 trillion. Nvidia, the top AI chip company in America, lost $600 billion in a few hours. No other company in American history has ever lost this much money. And the reason behind this, a small Chinese company and some new engineers. They launched the DeepSeek R1 AI model. This AI model is so advanced and efficient that it changed the AI industry within days. It has badly affected Silicon Valley in America. What is DeepSeek? The problem is not just for the US, but for the entire world. China has made it clear that it wants to lead in science, technology, and trade. China is trying to match the US in every field. And DeepSeek has shown that in some areas, China is ahead of the US in high-tech development. America has realized this threat and is trying to stop China. The US wants to keep its lead and prevent China from advancing. On January 22nd, China launched a product that shocked top tech experts in Silicon Valley. It changed the global AI market completely. DeepSeek comes from a small, new Chinese tech company that is less than 2 years old. It is their AI model, and it is better than OpenAI and Meta's latest AI models in many ways. But this is just the beginning. DeepSeek trained its R1 model with only $5.6 million. Training AI requires a huge amount of data and money. Experts say this is 100 times cheaper than what US tech companies spend. DeepSeek R1 is free for regular users. This means people will start using it quickly. OpenAI's ChatGPT, on the other hand, is expensive. For big businesses, DeepSeek R1 costs 30 times less than ChatGPT. Before DeepSeek was launched, the most valuable company in the world was Nvidia, valued at $3.5 trillion. But in just one day, it dropped to $2.9 trillion. This company makes computer chips designed for AI training and operation. DeepSeek was created by 40-year-old Chinese entrepreneur Liang Wenfeng. He avoids the public eye and rarely appears in media. In 2015, Liang founded a hedge fund, High Flyer, using AI for investments. In 2019, he started High Flyer AI to research AI algorithms. In May 2023, he used his hedge fund earnings to create an AI model, driven by curiosity, not profit. To build his AI model, he hired PhD students from top Chinese universities instead of engineers. He trained the model using the world's toughest questions. Only 200 people worked on it, with 95% under 30 years old. In comparison, OpenAI has over 3,500 employees. DeepSeek is a chain of thought model, similar to OpenAI's ChatGPT O1. On September 12, 2024, OpenAI launched its O1 model, the first based on chain of thought. This model thought before answering by considering possible counter-questions to refine its response. It analyzed answers from different angles, mimicking human reasoning. This is known as chain of thought. For example, if you ask ChatGPT 4.0, which is bigger, 9.11 or 9.9, it quickly says 9.11, which is wrong. But ChatGPT thinks first, questions itself, and takes about 18 seconds before giving the correct answer. 9.9 is actually bigger. DeepSeek also gets the right answer. This is why models like O1 and DeepSeek are known as advanced reasoning models. If you ask these older chatbots to select a random number, they will instantly select a number for you. But if you ask a chain of thought model to do this, they will think for a long time about this prompt too. It's just like a person who overthinks. DeepSeek's biggest drawback is its censorship. If you ask sensitive political questions about China, like Tiananmen Square, Xi Jinping, or Taiwan, it simply replies, "Sorry, I can't answer that. Let's talk about math, coding, or logic instead. But if you ask DeepSeek to criticize leaders like Biden, Trump, or Putin, it responds with detailed answers. DeepSeek is open source, meaning its code is public and can be downloaded by anyone. Perplexity AI downloaded the DeepSeek O1 model, removed all censorship, and made it available. Microsoft did the same. DeepSeek O1 is now on Azure A1 Foundry and will soon be in Copilot. Since it's open source, it's gaining trust despite its Chinese origin. People have mocked OpenAI for not being truly open, despite its name. It moved away from open source. Elon Musk even calls it class die. Ironically, a Chinese AI like DeepSeek is now more open than OpenAI. Artificial analysis ranks DeepSeek at the best for coding and quantitative reasoning. For scientific reasoning and knowledge, ChatGPT leads, followed by DeepSeek, Claude, and Llama. PC, Mag's tests showed DeepSeek excels in news knowledge and riddles. ChatGPT matches DeepSeek in calculations, but is better at writing poems and creating tables. A big downside of DeepSeek is its slow response time. This graph shows its latency, the time it takes to answer a question. ChatGPT O1 acts as a single model for all topics, handling engineering, medical, and legal queries itself. DeepSeek, however, uses specialized models, calling only the relevant expert, like an engineer or doctor, based on the question. This improves data transfer speed. Additionally, fewer parameters are required for activation. In traditional models, 1.8 trillion parameters are always active. DeepSeek contains 671 billion parameters. However, only 37 billion parameters are active at once. The remaining parameters are triggered as needed. This boosts its efficiency significantly, while lowering the cost. OpenAI says it has proof that DeepSeek used its AI models to train itself. They claim DeepSeek used a technique called distillation, where a bigger AI model's results help improve a smaller model, making it work just as well, but at a lower cost. However, OpenAI itself has trained its AI using content from across the internet. Many books were used without the author's permission, leading to lawsuits. In September 2023, 17 famous writers, including Game of Thrones author George R. Martin, sued OpenAI for copyright violations. The New York Times and several American and Canadian newspapers also filed lawsuits. For users, this AI competition is good, but for countries and companies, it has started an AI war. In 2022, the US government blocked the export of advanced computer chips needed to train AI, especially to Chinese companies.
This included Nvidia's H100 chips, making it difficult for DeepSeek, which had to rely on older Nvidia chips.
The US has tried to stop other countries from developing powerful AI by limiting access to these chips, but DeepSeek found a way to work with fewer resources. They created a software that runs efficiently with much less cost. Because of this, Nvidia's stock dropped significantly. Companies like Meta, OpenAI, and Google had claimed that advancing AI required more chips, energy, and money. But DeepSeek achieved the same results using less money, less energy, and outdated chips.